Joe Biden telling everybody, oh, he's going to shut it all down. He's going to shut down that virus. Not the economy, but what's that looking like these days? How's that promise to the American people working out? Well, just by way of looking at the recent numbers, COVID is surging across the northern part of the United States. We have a record high hospitalizations, all time record high hospitalizations in Michigan. You have a record caseload and hospitalization in the state of Vermont, which is among the most, if not the most, heavily vaccinated states in the entire country. New York is also surging with COVID cases right now. And there are a lot of people going to the hospital too. So what the heck is going on? Whatever happened to the vaccine at 50, 60% would create some herd immunity for us? Well, obviously that's not happening anytime soon. Today, when asked if the U.S. can shut down the virus, here's what West Wing propaganda czar Psaki had to say about it.
The president, and you'll hear him speak to this today, continues to believe that if we build on the bold steps that we've taken to date, if we continue to make the vaccines more accessible, to increase testing, increase masking, we can return to a version of normal in this country. That's what everybody wants and everybody would like to see.
A version of normal. How about just normal? How about focused protection for those at high risk, shots and boosters for those who want them and or need them because they are in that high risk category, and then leave everybody else the heck alone to live their lives? Wouldn't that be what we do with, I don't know, even a really bad flu season? Otherwise, what are we in for? Booster shots forever, a continuous cycle of vaccination, trying to catch up to the latest mutation of a COVID variant? Doesn't seem like something that's a viable long-term plan if you believe in keeping our national sanity. Here is Psaki, though, once again, chief propaganda czar of the West Wing of the White House, showing that really the disdain here should always be for Republicans and Trump because, orange man bad or something.
Currently, in Congress, as we're looking at the government staying open, you have supporters of the former president who withheld information reportedly about testing positive and appeared apparently at a debate, also held events at the White House reportedly with military veterans and military families reportedly. Many of you covered, so you could confirm that, and did that without disclosing. And these supporters of this of the former president are advocating for shutting the federal government down
because they don't want the vaccine mandates. And by the way, the federal government shutdown doesn't mean there wouldn't be a federal government. It doesn't mean that there'd be anarchy, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. No, it would be fine. It just would force the government to make some decisions about what it's willing to do and who it's willing to twist the arm of. And that's what they don't want to have happen here. And what do they really even know about Omicron right now? Well, here's Dr. Ashish Jha saying she thinks there'll be high protection.
What I'm pretty confident about, and again, not without a lot of data, but just based on what we do know, is that if you have had a booster, you're going to have such high levels of antibodies that you probably will have a good amount of protection against Omicron.
Pardon me, he thinks you'll have a good amount of protection against Omicron. So where does that leave us? What about those who are just vaccinated? Is that really not enough? And what are the benefits other than, of course, the protection that they think you'll have, but they're not entirely sure? They don't know how long it'll last. They don't know how good it will be. What are the other benefits the Americans have? Well, if you get a booster, for example, can you avoid mask wearing, the most annoying and omnipresent mitigation measure of the entire pandemic? Can you finally say, look, I'm getting the shot for the third time now. Can I please stop wearing this stupid effing mask on my face that I then take off at various times? And all you have to do is get infected once and you've had COVID, right? So you get it once. Does it matter if you got it, day 1 or day 20 of your masking extravaganza?